All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Amarillo Exchange Club After Hours podcast. Today I'm here with Natali Mendoza. She's one of the co-owners of Dumpsters on Demand with her husband, Jeremiah Mendoza. How'd you get into Dumpsters on Demand?
Well, it's actually it's pretty simple. It wasn't something that we were out looking for. It was kind of a opportunity that fell into our lap. A good friend of ours got a hold of Jeremiah. I was like, hey, I have this dumpster business that I'm not really doing. I don't want to work it, basically is what he said. And he was like, you want to take it over? And, Jeremiah being Jeremiah was like, absolutely. Like, let's do it, And it'll give him something to do during the winter because with the pressure washing business, we slow down a little bit with that.
Yeah.
So just a little something for him to do.
Just something to have on the side.
Yeah, and he keeps us busy. We've been really busy lately, seems like. But yeah, it just was an opportunity that came knocking, and we couldn't pass it up.
Yeah. So speaking of being busy, I know y'all have kids and everything. So what all keeps you busy in your family life?
Well, I am a mom of 4. I know, it's nuts, 4 kids. We have an 18-year-old and a 17-year-old, and then we have a huge gap and have a 8 and a 5-year-old. So they keep us busy. Our 18-year-old, he's grown, he's moved out, and typical 18-year-old boy, he knows everything.
Doing his own thing.
Yeah, so he keeps himself busy. But our 17-year-old, she's a good girl. She's a good girl. And I'm not saying she's my favorite, but right now, she's a good girl. She goes to school. And
are you going to let them watch this so that they all know that she's your favorite?
Well, they know. Let's be real here. They know. When I did my presentation, one of the things was, what did I say? I mentioned something about not saying that she's my favorite, but she helps me out so much. She just got her driver's license, which was the best day of my life because the 2 littles, we have soccer, we have jiu-jitsu, school, and all the extra things that they do. So she definitely helps me out.
Yeah.
Hauling them around. She's our personal Uber. And our Uber Eats and our, like, hey, Dad and I are hungry. Get us some food? She's like, yeah.
She's your butler.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's your modern day butler.
But then, the 2 littles, jiu-jitsu, Monday through Friday almost. They do comp class right now. They're getting ready to do a competition in November.
Yeah.
So excited for that. I cannot wait to see them. They've really, just to see how much they've improved in jiu-jitsu is just mind-blowing to me.
Yeah. And what did they say? It went from 120 kids to over 600?
Yes, for the competition.
Yeah,
well, a couple of months ago, we had a competition here in Amarillo, and he said that there was not even 200 kids. And he was he was shocked at how many signed up. And that morning, he said there was 500. He goes, I checked it again that afternoon. He's like, there's 600 and something. And I'm like, God bless. So each one of the kids are going to have two or three competition, 2 or 3 fights on them.
Fights.
So
are they fights, bouts?
Well, they'll do grappling.
Grappling?
So they'll, right? It's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the terms.
So at their age, do they do striking or anything like that? Do they have any competitions like that, or
not? We haven't signed them up for striking yet. That's a little more. That's
more
aggressive.
Intense.
Yeah,
it's pretty aggressive.
When they test,
it's tough to watch your 5-year-old and 8-year-old get hit in the mouth.
It's hard. It is hard, and they cry every now and again. The very first competition or the very first testing, they had to do 2 3-minute rounds of sparring. And, my 8-year-old, she's going up against boys. And they're not holding back on her. And
they're hitting her
she took a few hits. She took a few hits. And finally she was like, okay, that's enough. And she's swinging back. And so I can't wait to see her spar when it comes. Yeah, when it comes down to it. But I don't want to see my 5-year-old sparring. That makes me sad. I'm like, my poor baby. No. But it's really cool to see them, rolling around on the floor and just their gis are cool too, and
yeah.
I'm excited. I can't wait to see them do their competition. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Soccer games this weekend too. Soccer's fun. We tried baseball with our 5-year-old and he was like, well, whatever. This is not it. But soccer, they both have really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I want a baseball player though.
Yeah.
I can't get one. He's like, let's do football. And I'm like, no.
My family's a baseball family for sure.
I enjoyed watching him play. My best friend's son played on the same league, and they went to the championships. They're 5 and 6 year olds, and like the rings, they came out with rings this big.
I know, those are cool. The ring thing
I was like,
is
that's
pretty
neat.
Cool. But I don't know. I have a lot of cool trophies, older trophies that are also pretty cool too.
Yeah, of course they get their kids ink, you know.
I don't know where they're at though. They're probably at my mom and dad's place.
We need totes.
Dust,
you know, I told him, I said,
I'll never really mess with them ever again. But they're cool.
No, we're gonna save them for them to save them, and then they're like, what am I supposed to do with this?
It was like 90s stuff, you know. We had them like lined like around
on the shelves and
shelves
stuff
around your room and stuff. Yeah.
We have that for the belts. We have like this little. It's not a shelf, but they put each one of their belts, and so Anali has like 3 or 4 on there already, and Ezra's got his 2. So I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, but I want to put like all their medals and stuff around it.
Yeah, make like a little shrine to their accomplishments.
Yeah.
Well, so you co-own Dumpsters on Demand with Jeremiah. So how's y'all's relationship? How do y'all get along whenever y'all are working together and trying to coordinate together? And does it ever get tough?
No, I'm here for the ride. He's like, hey, you want to come with me pick up a dumpster? And I'm like, heck yeah, let's go. Really supportive. And it's really cool to see how everything works. And I didn't know. I was like, what do you mean it's a roll-off dumpster? I didn't know they had wheels on them when we first got it. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, there's wheels on it. They roll off. And I was like, oh, it makes a lot more sense, you know. But it's pretty cool to see him, lifting them and dropping them. And he's really good about, like, maneuvering. They're like, I want the dumpster in this corner over here. And he's like, all right, and he's pretty good about that, backing up the trailers and stuff.
Drive over your yard.
Yeah, sorry.
No.
If I run over your bush, my bad. But no, I mean, I enjoy going with him. And the landfill, too. I enjoy going out there with him. It smells awful. But it's cool. It's cool to go out there and see all the trucks, the things that they dump. And then you see these big old bulldozers just running everything over. And I'm like, well, where's everything at? And he was like, we're on it. And I'm like, this is all trash.
Mount trash. Yeah.
And the birds that are out there.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts out there.
Yeah, it's cool though. It's cool. I enjoy going with him. Helping him out. Sometimes we'll have people who are like, do you speak Spanish? He's like, she does. So I gotta help him out.
Are you fully bilingual then?
I am. Yeah. I can speak it. I can read it. I can't write it, but there's Google. Yeah. Google Translate. I'm like, how do you write that out? Because Spanish is weird.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, with some of the crews that I have, that's sometimes how I need, because like the crew lead, all of our crew leads, they all are bilingual, but the rest of the crew is usually not. And so if the crew lead ever has to like take off to go grab material and they're gone whenever I like show up to kind of check on things, then I always have to bust out Google Translate. But there's like also, there's so many different dialects of like Spanish now that even like those guys, whenever I type that in, they're like,
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, like
I have a lady who comes into the shake shop that I work at, and I don't speak Spanish very often. I will if I need to, but she swears she speaks English. She lies to us. She speaks English. Yeah. But she speaks to me in Spanish, and so she's really had me, but she's from Colombia, and sometimes I'm like, what? What did you say? I'm like, I need you to repeat that because I don't know what you just said. That is not what I thought you said. But she keeps me very well practiced there at the shop. And she's a regular. She comes every day. And we sit there, we talk, and I'm like, my Spanish is really good. I'm proud of myself. But
well, that's good. Yeah. So like, do you have a lot of conversations for Dumpsters on Demand with like Spanish speaking customers, or
no, I think it just kind of just varies. Sometimes we have people who,
if you don't, you don't.
Yeah, pretty much. If you do, you don't. But he's pretty good about like, hey, tell them that this is how much it is, or tell them that this is what it is. And I'm like, yeah, I got you.
So do you handle like phone calls or operations, or
I'll help him out with that
for Dumpsters on Demand, or
just help him out with that. Just, hey, this customer wants a dumpster, for this amount of days, or this customer just wants to know if this is big enough, or if they need a bigger one, or whatever, things like that. Just your very simple questions I can definitely answer.
So let's see. So what are like some challenges with dumpsters on demand that have you ever had, I guess, like tough phone calls, or kind of like a different sort of ask from people? Or
Well, we only have 4 dumpsters right now. So a challenge definitely for us has been like, if we've got them all 4 out, then
what size are they?
They're 15 yards. 15 yard roll off. So about 14 feet long, about 5, I think we figured 5-6 feet tall. 5 feet. Just kidding. They're 5 feet tall.
5 feet tall.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're, they're not huge, but they definitely can get the job done, especially for somebody who's just looking to remodel something quick in their house, like a bedroom or bathroom or whatever, or, roofing stuff, definitely. Yeah. So shout out to you guys, because y'all keep us busy. Y'all keep us busy. We appreciate that.
We want to stay busy, so
yeah,
it's good to keep other people busy.
Yeah, for sure. But and
we're grateful for the help too.
That and he, we have the pressure washer business too. So if he's not doing that, he's running around with the dumpsters, and I'm like, he's like, I got to go to work tonight. I'm like, yeah, you got to go pick up these 2 dumpsters. Sorry, but that keeps him pretty busy. And then of course the kids, and then I do have a full-time job. Well, it's not full-time because I work Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I'm there 8 to 2:30.
But you worked there for a long time, right?
I've been there. September will be 9. September was 9 years. 9 years I've been there with her.
Yeah.
She'll be open for 10 coming up. It was, I love it. It's a simple job. I make shakes and teas, and I get to talk to people all day long, and it's not crazy demanding, and it's 8 to 2:30. Like, I can't complain. I'm a mom. I can't complain about that. I go in when the kids go in. I get off before the kids. And it's my spending money.
Just a little.
Do I pay bills with it?
Just a little side money. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Look, listen, this is not cheap to upkeep. Okay, this has been expensive. But
so what do y'all like to do for fun then? So when you're not working and you're not running around with pressure washing and dumpsters and shakes and helping things. Tony, what?
All the things. I am in a book club that we meet up once a month, and that's the best thing. I love it.
How many books have you read this year?
This year,
did you have a list? Have you already
I do have a list.
Your whole list?
No, my TBR list is insane. I have so many books on there that I'm like trying to hurry up and burn through. But I've probably and let me start this out by saying, I don't care what anybody says. I'm an Audible girl, and that counts as reading. Okay, I listen to my books.
Does it?
Yeah, it does. It does.
It's like listening to a podcast.
No. It's fun. The books. I mean, Audible now, it's not just a person reading the actual book. It's a whole production.
I don't even like to read, but I know that there's a certain thing to feeling the paper go over.
That's not for me.
And keeping.
I do have a Kindle. And I got that for Christmas, and I've read a few books on it. But I can put an AirPod in my ear and just go. And just listen to my books, and I'm cleaning, or I'm,
No, you're good. I'm not hating on you. I already said I'm not a reader. I'm not a reader by any means.
I've probably...
I'll plug in some headphones and listen to just about anything over sitting down and reading something.
Yeah, I cannot sit down and read a physical book, but I can listen to books. So I've probably listened to about, 40, 50 books this year. And, some of them are smaller, some of them are longer, but we just, every month we pick a book, and everybody in the book club reads it. It started off really small. Last year, this November will be a year for us. Last year, they started off at 10 or 11. And now there's 67 in our group.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a big group.
Y'all actually meet up?
Yeah. We meet up once a month at my shake shop, and...
You can cram 67.
Well, not everybody shows up. The most that we've had in there was 40 people, 40 girls.
I'm sure that was stacked in there. That's
yeah, a little
it's
bit.
It's a decent sized place, but it's not huge.
Yeah, I guess. And then we have our tables down. There's all the benches and stuff like that. Yeah. So we were a little crammed, but we make do with it. Yeah. And it's a good time. We sit down. Fun.
when y'all like doing something, it's not a big deal to be like kind of close with people.
No, for sure. And I was big on like, I didn't start the book club, but I definitely have taken not a leadership role, but a leadership role. Like it's me and another girl, and we do book club. Like we actually talk about the books. We don't just we don't go and just drink and eat, you know. We do, but we do talk about it.
Spill the tea.
Yeah, pretty much. What else? And I mean, Jeremiah and I are really big about, we've gotten really into going to the Sunset Center lately. Yes, I've really enjoyed that.
I'm telling you, it's like, that's one of my favorite things to do.
I've had so much fun at every event that we did. We did that glow night, which was pretty cool.
I know, I didn't get to make it.
That was fun. Was fun. And then the first Friday.
First Fridays are always fun.
The Hoodoo Festival. I had the time of my life.
I know, I didn't get to see y'all.
No, I don't think we didn't know.
But there's a lot of people there. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do.
Well, I didn't realize how big it was.
Yeah.
I saw, like, when we went in, they had, like, the silent disco over there, and I was like, oh, okay, that's, you know, and then they're like, well, there's a whole nother stage, which I did, was like, holy cow. So that was a really good time. My brother came with us, and he had a blast, too. I have to. So there was a band there. He didn't have the whole band. It was literally just him. But the band's called Fayuca. And they had come down a couple years ago to the Atomic Yellow.
Okay.
What's his name? Tony.
Yep.
Justin, Josh, I know. Mm-hmm. Tony. So he owned it when he had it somewhere off of like 3rd or something like that. It was just like the little building.
Yeah. Yep. It was like that cool tire shop looking building.
Yeah. And then he had that band come in. This is a big band from like Arizona, and we were like, oh, cool. You know, they play like Sublime vibes is what it was given, like a Mexican Sublime.
Okay.
So it was cool, and you know, we took our 2 big kids, and they had a great time. I had a blast, and I saw on the thing at the Hoodoo Festival, it said Fayuca, but it just said Gabe on there, and I was like, surely they're not coming back. So he goes and finds Tony. He was like, babe, that's them. And I was like, stop it. So that was exciting to see him come back to Amarillo. It was fun. He didn't have the whole band, which was a bummer. But
they do find pretty cool, pretty good bands to do that there. And so it's
I really wanted him to play a specific song. And Jeremiah was like, just tell him. And I was like,
scream it out.
No, I was like, because what if, I said, because I don't know. I only know the chorus. I said, what if he's like, oh yeah, come up here and sing with me.
Sing it with
he goes, they're not going to do that. And I was like, you don't know. You don't know. He might.
You got to kind of shout out the song that you know most of the lyrics.
Yeah,
to, I think.
For sure. But
especially if you're going to be the only one.
And I would have been for sure the only one. But he didn't get a chance to sing it. But he did tell me, he was like, if you guys want, you know, after I finish here, I'll step on the side and I'll play it for you acoustically. That was so cool. It was so cool to have him play that song for me. It's a cool song too. But it was fun. I enjoyed that, hanging out with him and talking. And there was another couple there that I guess have seen him a couple of times too. And I was like, that's cool. More people actually know about this band. You know, it's a bigger band out in Arizona. And they've played like...
I'd be surprised. Like, sometimes I go to those shows at the Atomic Yellow, and there's so much more people than I figured would be there. That
first show, there was like maybe 10 of us.
Really?
But, you know, it was cool. And they played like if they were, you know, they had a crowd of 50,000 people, man. They put a good show on for us.
Yeah.
So it was fun. It was a lot of fun. But, yeah, I mean, Jeremiah and I do a lot together. We've been together for so long that, like, that's my best friend. Like, if I'm not, the only thing that he's not allowed to come and do is book club. That's it. So the only thing for me, I'm like, no. You can't have that. He's like, are y'all done yet? It's been like 4 hours. And I'm like, no, we're still here, actually. We're cleaning now. But
that's your golfing.
Yeah.
Like,
For sure. For sure.
Yeah. No, it's fun. It's fun to have something that you enjoy and something that you like doing especially with other people that enjoy doing it as well.
And a lot of the girls that are in my book club go to the gym. So I do go to the gym now regularly.
Yeah.
I've been at the gym. I've gone to this gym for like 5 years now, and it's an all women's gym. So it's pretty cool. It's Glue Club.
All right, a bunch of muscle mommies.
Listen, and they're strong. They're strong. I've gone there for about 5 years now, and I was really, really big into it. And then I just kind of slowed down, you know, just life kind of happened. And I don't know if it was like when he officially quit the oil field and came home like full time with the pressure washer business and stuff, and he was home more, so I was like, just hang out with my husband. Like, he was in the oil field for 13 years, so he was gone for 2 weeks and home for a week, and that was tough, know.
It is
that
tough.
Really,
it's a choice. Like, it's an absolute choice. Like, you have to say yes or no. I'm going to go do this, or
those sacrifices that he made while he was gone. He missed out so much with the kids, the 2 big kids. And he's like, I don't want to do that again. So he's like, I'm gonna come home and really make this happen, and he did, and he's been home 2 years now in October. This month is October. Yeah, nice. 2 years now. It's been nice. It's been nice having him home and having him help. This is my biggest thing. I'm like, hey, you got the kids today? Cool, because I want to mess with them. But, well, we do a lot together.
It's good that y'all have help at home and also help in the workplace. Y'all can support each other and help each other get stuff done. And yeah. I'm sure if he calls and he needs something, you can definitely go and do it for him real quick.
Yeah, he chuckled because he knows every time he goes to work, and he'll call me, and I'm like, oh, he forgot something. He'll call, hey, can you bring my pressure washing gun? What, how do you forget your gun? I just need my squeegees, and I'm like, I'll be there in a minute, So.
Well, good. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely his assistant. I will say that.
So I guess with Dumpsters on Demand, who would you say your clientele would be? Who are you looking for, and what would you like them to know about Dumpsters on Demand?
That we definitely look into people who are just looking to remodel around the house. Roofers. Commercial, we could definitely help people in the commercial industry, and residential is really, we do a lot of residential stuff.
Yeah.
Because they're smaller, so people are like, I don't need a huge one, but I do need it big enough to, tear up my bathroom or whatever it is that they're doing. So, and that's our biggest thing is sometimes we get it. Sometimes, money's hard, and we definitely, we like to help out and say, you know what, we'll figure it out. We'll make it happen. If you need it, let's talk about prices and things like that, but
work with people.
Because we get it, but we're local. That's my biggest thing is we like to support local too,
Yeah.
Because you got to help out,
Yeah. It's a village.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So residential is our biggest customer.
Yeah. Well, y'all been helping us out with the commercial stuff for sure here lately, so we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you'd like to say to anybody to kind of let them know a little bit more about you or your business, either or?
No, just give us a call for all your dumpster needs.
Well, hey, thanks for joining us on the Amarillo Exchange Club After Hours podcast. We'll see y'all next time.